Ancient giants, bound by blood and hate, fought one another for supremacy. In the end, the giants succumbed to the gods. And the world was soiled with their blood. Threatening to corrupt the World Tree, source of all creation. Only by fusing her spirit with the World Tree could the goddess Frigg prevent the unthinkable from happening. Despite her sacrifice, an evil force followed on the giant's trail, determined to destroy all life. You, Soul Keeper, have been chosen by the gods. Only you can stop this evil. Are you ready?
Only me. Me and my boobs. 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 Only me and my boobs. Boobs. We have a, that's right, there's a damage meter in this game right off the bat. Cash shop.
Achievement unlocked.
Trying to see what kind of...
Is this the end?
I don't know, is it? No target. So I start off with quite a few abilities right off the bat. Holy Strike, Divine Splendor, Roll on the ground. Okay. So we have some sort of dodge mechanic. Very few things going on here. Auto run. Amen. Hit enter or something? Don't hit enter. We're going to say move left. It's already assigned. Do you want to change? Yes. Skill trigger. So skill trigger is... not sure which one of these would be the skill trigger. Or do we see E anywhere? I see Control 1, 2. I see Alt D, Alt F. I do not see a E. Here's our experience bar. For some reason, it's showing us our attack power. Kind of weird. Hey, what's up, Brandon? Let's get some music going. This is kind of quiet, isn't it? Let's put on some atmospheres, I think. So the search, I mean, I'm so desperate for an MMO, Brandon. I've actually installed Echo of Souls, which I know is probably a horrible MMO. When Lazy Peon reviewed this game, he said it was utterly boring with horrible graphics and completely standstill, at combat. Like, you can't move while doing any combat. But what the hell? I never played it. I can be a paladin. Why not try it? So, default was mouse. Hey, it lets us keybind mouse button 4. That's a pretty cool thing right there. And I'm not lying. I'm not making fun. That's actually one of my things in games, is if I can bind some of these things, Okay, so. Okay, well, one of my key bindings did not take, which was move. Right. Yeah, move right. That. Alright, cool. Well, now here we've got Shield of Wrath, leaps towards target and deals damage. I like that. Let's try putting this... see here, and this one is Holy Strike, deals damage. Okay, so we'll just maybe we'll put that on the here for now. Divine Splendor grants divine fervor effect, strengthening your next normal attack. So we're gonna consider this like a buff. So we're gonna call this R. And this one is Conviction, deals damage. So this is just another damage bill. It deals damage equivalent to blah blah blah. Adds additional damage equivalent to 1% of attack for every 1 radiance you currently have. This gives us radiance, right? Recovers radiance. And this one deals damage and grants divine fervor effect. Grants divine. These both grant. So let's go. Let's go A, B, and that's fine. That's just attack. I don't know what these are. Resurrection. Yeah, that's something else entirely. And roll, which is going to have to be... for now, we're just going to make it that. And what is this thing? Safe haven. No home point selected. So this is like a thing that takes us home. This is Black Llama, so we actually start the game off with a mount, apparently. So that's a bit odd.
Achievement unlocked.
So we start the game off and we haven't done anything yet. And we have a mount. Yeah, I am going to play the Paladin for sure, Brandon. In fact, I may even play the Paladin tomorrow, if I can. You can see they spent a lot of time trying to make their mounts look good, which doesn't surprise me. Ooh. See that lag spike there?
May Odin watch over you.
This text window is really hard to read, and I can't move the window, which really sucks. From what I heard, most of the quests in this game are just kill quests. Okay. Alright.
Achievement unlocked.
So yeah, you can see there that I really can't move. I know, Llama. You can see, I mean, the game has, I mean, Lazy PM was saying the graphics were, like, horrible. I don't think the graphics are horrible. I think they're fine. I mean, hold on a second. We're going to scale the UI up a little bit, because it's a little bit small. I'm going to scale the UI even a little bit higher than that. And we're also going to go back to audio. We're going to bring this down. It's alright, so now the UI is bigger. Audio is still kind of loud, but oh well. It's the effects volume. Let's knock this. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, I know you're a llama. But let's, just for fun, I'm going to try to kill us. We had a dodge. This one's like a dodge ability, so it leaps forward. So I'm going to change F9 to... F9 is going to become mouse button forward. Let's see if this works. F9. No, that did. Unfortunately, that's the one like last thing. Like for me, like key bindings, I'm really happy if I can keybind like mouse button 4, mouse button 3, mouse button 5. But then the ultimate for me for keybinding in an MMO is if I can keybind scroll wheel up or scroll wheel down. Very few MMOs allow that. You know, a lot of MMOs don't allow that, and it doesn't look like this one allows it, which is kind of sad because I love using scroll wheel up as a you know, as my charge or whatever you want to say. So since this case it doesn't seem to do it, so I'm going to use I don't know. We'll just do something like. We'll just do S. I don't think we need to move backwards. So you're gonna kind of leap forward. See, but once you start to attack, you're locked. Your animation locks you in place, which kind of sucks. But you can move in between. I mean, I can move away, jump back. So I mean, it's not bad, right? Okay, now F. So we're going to do a few more things here. So I don't really like S. Let's change that to something else. We're going to make that Z. Okay, and that means the Z down. Actually, I shouldn't have done that. Let's just put this back down here. And go back up. So you got C, Z. Okay. But one thing that's, I'm seeing like lag spikes, which is really, I wouldn't expect to see. Have you guys noticed that there's been some like lag spikes in the game, which is really bizarre? My computer is super fast, so we really shouldn't see that. Alright, so I guess we hit level 2 already. We've got some sort of boots. Does not match my class. This group does not match my class. We've got some sort of adventurous supply box. And that gave us another bag. It also gave us a gray tiger. Okay, and then we also have a summoning black marten. Oh, it loots for us though. What is it? Okay, so now we have a pet. I think we have a mount too. I don't know where my pet window is. This is, it looks like our skill window. These are the skills I have so far. So yeah, it looks like we don't really have any, there's not going to be much movement in this game, but the animations look pretty decent. But actually what I wanted to do is I wanted to show you something.
Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be playing a new MMO called Echo of Souls, which was released
So this video came out in 2015.
in 2015 and it's free to play on Steam. Don't really know much about this game, so let's jump right in and see if it's any good. So all the servers are uncrowded, which kind of suggests it's not very popular. Let's just go with this one. Disconnected from the server. Okay, good start. We did it. Fuck. Okay. Take 2. Yes, we're in. I've got a good enough first impressions to come to some kind of conclusion. So as always, we're going to talk about the pros first, and then we're going to talk about the cons, the good things and the bad things.
Fangs.
So,
the good fangs and the bad fangs. Keep your fangs sharp.
That's probably one of the decent things about this game. If you hide the UI and just look at your character doing all the fighting animations, it doesn't look too bad. The game has a damage meter installed by default, which is not...
Only a scrub like Lazy Peon would think having a default damage meter would be a good thing. That's probably all he ever does is look at his damage.
Nice.
and post his damage meters to the group. Look at me!
Questing at the start of the game feels pretty fast, and you end up getting a mount rather quickly.
Don't get me wrong, I like his videos because I can just jump to the end and see his opinions. And his opinions are usually fairly decent, but he is kind of a scrub when it comes to actually having skill at MMO.
Which I guess keeps people playing for more than half an hour. The game has solo dungeons, which isn't just a good idea, it's actually fun and offers a decent amount of challenge. That's probably one of the best things about this game that I've seen so far. The game has a short global cooldown, which is nice if you're someone like me and you like always having something to press. You like button bashing. Okay, so now for the cons. The graphics in this game are incredibly inconsistent and for the most part awful. Some of the textures look like they're from 2004. Really not what you'd expect with a 2015 game. Absolutely shocking graphics. You can't move.
Okay, so this game came out in 2015. I would not say that these graphics are shocking. I've certainly played a lot of games that have come out in 2013 or 2014. I mean, they're not great graphics, but I wouldn't call them shocking. I think that's being pretty harsh, He is right about the global cooldowns. If you look at my A&D skills down here, they come up. They're very, very short cooldowns. Even this leap ability here is, the cooldowns are extremely short. So, what was the... what did I use the... Okay, that's what I did, yeah. So we're going to use mouse wheel. We're going to use middle mouse click for our dodge roll. Like I kind of have a preference on how I like to do my key bindings. Like I have certain, like almost all MMOs have like a roll. Almost all, not all, but a lot of them have an evasion roll. And my preference to do an evasion roll is typically going to be middle mouse click. So here we can do that, and I'm happy because middle mouse click is very easy, to hit. It's very simple. Now, if you notice here, I can't really dodge. So this is your typical tab targeting. Very typical tab targeting, like World of Warcraft. We're probably not going to be able to like juke people, so standing in place to do your animations isn't really a bad thing, right? I mean, I think Lazy Peon, that's one of the things about him, is I don't ever consider him the smartest person when it comes to combat mechanics in an MMO, because to sit there and say that one of the worst things about this game is that you're stuck in place while you're executing an animation. It really doesn't. It's not a bad thing because you can't avoid them anyway. You know what I mean? So moving isn't really. Moving is just. It just gives you a feeling that you're moving, and I understand where people like to feel like they're moving around, but you can still do that. You just execute ability, move, you know, executability. Then you're in place, then you're moving again. You can certainly dodge roll. There's a nice little, you know, leaping ability here. So you still have a feeling of movement. And it's not like you're going to dodge into the attacks anyway. So it's just executing your combat, you know, your skills in a certain order so you can get your best bang for the buck damage-wise. So anyways. But yeah, I don't think the graphics are that bad. I actually quite like... I quite like the character models. I think the faces they have are very nice for anime style. But yeah, it's not... I definitely would say that you would have hoped the graphics for a game in 2015 would have been better. I mean, if you think about, conversely, think about a game like Black Desert. Black Desert came out in 2014, and it's got probably some of the best graphics, top 3 graphics of any MMO that's out there right now. But it's also a game that was meant to have good graphics. You know, that was part of what they were going for. This game, I'm sure, that wasn't the goal, to have like the best graphics. I'm just looking at the experience bar. So when I killed that one mob, I got like almost 2 bars of experience for killing one mob. So the leveling is going to be extremely quick. Trying to loot this guy, and I also need to figure my interaction key, because it was the F key and I have rebound F. So let's go to here. We've got move forward, move backwards. We got rid of. We don't need that. Rotate up, down. We don't care. Jump's fine. Zoom in and zoom out. Yeah, we're just gonna. For some reason, it's not letting me pick those right now. These zoom in and zoom out. And then target, select self, tag, focus target. It's not a bad keybind for focus target. All these I'm not too concerned. We're gonna get rid of that. I don't know. Can we unbind? Yeah, we can. Good. Let's just do this. I like that you can unkeybind these. That's something that a lot of MMOs don't have, which always drives me nuts. So we can easily just select these, hit escape, and it will get rid of these keybinds. Sometimes you'll accidentally hit some of these keybinds by accident, and I definitely don't like to do that. Heal target with potion. That's kind of... I don't know how you could heal a target with a potion, so that would be kind of interesting. So I don't know what these skill triggers are, so we're not sure what those are yet. So I don't really know what to do with these. I'm just going to do Shift A and Shift D, but I don't know what those are. Default hotkeys, these I already set up. Mouse 5. It's funny, this says wheel, but it's really middle mouse click. And Soul Skills Light, I'm not sure what these are. Let's try, I'm not sure what we're going to do with those. Extra default keys, these aren't really visible, so we'll have to figure this out. Oh, here we got control. I don't know what these are. These are Light of Hope. Are these like buffs? So let's find out. It says I need not enough purified souls. So apparently it consumes Soul of Hope times 2. Cast is instant. Cooldown is 2 minutes. So it looks like it increases my crit rate and stuff. So we'll do something like, instead of this, we're going to do Control A. Control... What is this one? This is Flame of Courage, which is going to increase my attack, and then this is defense. So I'll be doing defense more likely because I like defense. So, and then remove disabling effects. So Control 4 is going to be Control C. Defense is going to be Control D for defense. This is going to be my attack accuracy. So this is really accuracy. That's fine. And then we'll do Control F, I guess, for this one. That'll take care of those guys. Here's Alt D and Alt F. These is like my potions. So Alt D will be, let's see. Alt D is just going to be my numpad 1. And what is this? Practice Healing Scroll. I'll just do num 2. Wait. I hope that's right. Auto Recovery. I guess we'll do num 4. I don't know. Okay. Oh, that's number 2. Num 2, num 4. So I'll do 4. Recovery, we're just going to say is 6. Stop use of auto recovery. Not really sure what this is, this auto recovery thing. So, I don't know. We'll do like... Shift mouse button 4, I guess. Yeah. So it looks like we already finished one of our quests, but let's go ahead and kill some more mobs here. Woohoo! Level 3! Oh yeah, and I gotta figure out the loot key. What was the key binding for just like interaction? I wasn't able to find that yet. Open, close windows. Show hide UI. Oh, nice. Character info. Delete key. Skills K. Bag. That's fine. Soul satchel. Okay. World map. Quest. J. Profession. This will do L. Oh, summon pet. Control T. Interesting. Let's make that 7. And social interaction. I don't know. Guild, friends, that's all fine. Achievements and dungeon settings, Alt X. Okay. Let's do this. What is action key? That might be what I'm looking for. PvP matching, Battlefield scoreboard, PvP record. Don't know. Screenshot. Screenshot mode, Control P. That's an interesting one. Time attack, dungeon info. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Action key activity. What is that? What the hell is activity? Okay, well T was correct for the action. So we got some of the keybinds pretty much done. Okay, so we can charge in. We can buff ourselves a... Alright. Yeah. The tab targeting isn't... Unfortunately, when you hide your UI, it's kind of hard to see the targets that you have selected. Okay, so... Yeah. Well, the game runs... I've only seen 2 lag spikes. Hopefully they were just an anomaly. The game's very smooth. The jumping's not bad. The art... I don't think the art's that bad. Lazy Peon's a little bit more picky about art, I guess, than I am. I don't know. I think the art's alright. I mean, the locked animations are a little annoying. But since the game is a tab targeting game, you know, I mean, I could certainly try to dodge an ability like just by doing my roll. You know, you have dodge roll. So it's not up right now, apparently. Where's my dodge roll? So dodge roll, there's a pretty long cooldown for your roll, your evasion roll. Like, if you watch, it's down here. It just came back off cooldown. So pretty much, you're only going to be able to do one evasive roll per fight. So we go up here, we hit this guy, do one roll, and now it's pretty much on cooldown for 6 more seconds. 2 more seconds, and it just came back. So you do like 1 evasion roll per fight. Alright, so let's head back to town. We've got our mount, which they gave us right off the bat. We didn't have to do anything to get a mount in this game. It's a cool looking mount. It's a little llama. He's got a neat little animation with the spacebar. Turns his head around and everything. So far, it's not a bad game. So far. We were able to decrease the size of the UI, so that, and now I can move the window, which I couldn't do before, so that's good. So now we need to report to somebody, this person, but I don't really know how. Main quest, normal quest, repeatable quest, so the usual tropes. And we need to go to Bria Village to also report to Delos, blah blah blah. I can't talk. Delos. And if we look at the map here, we can see he's right here.
Could you help me?
Yeah. Can't move this window. So for some reason, this window doesn't let us move it. Okay, so now next quest. As the goblins came in, the defensive troops were not equipped properly, so the goblins go around. I will handle the goblins with Brea guards and come back. I'll have to figure out the situation. Kill goblin trooper. So we have to kill more goblins, it looks like. Didn't we just kill goblins? I guess we gotta kill more of them. Okay, let's look at the skill window. We do have Resurrection, so we should probably keybind that. And I don't know if it's just me or another. Resurrects a character. Can only be used on allied. Okay, so that's cool. We do have a new skill here, this Divine. No, we do have that already. I'm sorry. We have Roll, which I've got. Looks like all these are keybound. Oh, here's Harsh Judgment. Instant, deals damage. Chance reaction is proportional to radius consumed for previous skill. Activates immediately upon the use and cancels all other actions. Okay. So we'll make that our 4 key, I guess. Let's try this out. Swift Smite. So we have a couple abilities here that activate based on certain criteria. Let's only available when things are affected by Divine Fervor, which these both grant Divine Fervor. So I can basically go A, D, and then this one. So let's make that Shift A. Okay, we've got hotkeys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it should be hopefully this one. Cool. Let's try this. Yeah, so that combination worked out pretty well. So it's just trying to figure out the skills and what order to use them so that we get the most damage and not mock these. There's another lag spike there. So I would say this game is probably not very well optimized because my computer is very fast, so I shouldn't be seeing any of these lag spikes. Yeah, that rotation pretty much annihilates these guys. So we're just charging in, then we're using the Holy Strike, then we're following that up with Conviction, and then we're following that up with Swift Smite. I haven't seen this ability even light up yet. Chance Federation is proportional to radiance consumed for previous skill. Activates immediately upon use and cancels all of it. So yeah, I don't know. Is that like a... It's an instant, and there's no cooldown. So this is something that maybe it's just an effect that I don't even control. I don't know. Yeah, that last ability pretty much takes these guys out. Okay, we need to kill a goblin mage. And then this quest will be done. Here's a mage right here. There's Harsh Judgment. That time it lit up. Let's make that Harsh Judgment. I guess we can make that our F ability. Let's try that again. I don't know, the skills are pretty cool. So far, I'm actually liking the combat, even though it's very static. I actually am enjoying the combat. It's pretty cool. I'm enjoying the fact that my character's pretty cool looking. I don't know why I'm in some sort of like this newbies guild or what this thing's all about. Let's take a look at our character screen. So we have this starting training scepter. We do have avatar info. So we have some other interesting information here. We have attack, we've got paladin. It says I'm a crusader, which I don't really know what that's all about. Titles, we have no title. Additional info. Hero's badge, just some other types of currency. Apparently we can take screenshots just by hitting this button here. We just took a couple screenshots. The classes were pretty straightforward. Brandon, they had fighter. They had like, I'll show you. See if we can go to select character. I'll show you. So you have the paladin, which is what I am, and there's two different types of paladins, I guess. There's the crusader, which says the difficulty's 4. And then there's a Templar. Now, I'm a little confused because it said on my character screen that I'm a Crusader, which I don't know. I mean, I just picked Paladin. You can't choose which one. And then they have, I just assumed that was like some sort of a talent spec choice at some point. So you got Paladin, you've got Warrior. Okay, and the Warriors, there's a Berserker or a Protector. The Protector is a group defender. And if you look at the Paladin, the Templar also is Paladin can effectively block the enemy's attacks and weaken him. But it sounds like the Templar is not really a tank as much as the Warrior is a tank, because this one even says Protector is a reliable group defender who stands at the front of the lines. So this sounds like more of the tank. And then you've got the Guardian, which is weird. It's a weird name because you normally think of a Guardian as being like a Paladin or a tank of some kind, But this is a community spirits of nature. Guardians are gifted with high attack and swift evasion for dynamic battle style. So that's interesting to me. I would actually probably want to try this character. I know it's very strange that I don't think of high attack and swift evasion with a character that looks like a priest. This is like the girl from from Overwatch, right? So there's Stormguard, wide range powerful elementals attack, and then there's the Earthguard, a hardy class that acts as a secondary defender in party battles. And Earthguard can both buff her allies and harm her enemies. So this Earthguard class seems like it would be pretty cool. And then you've got the Rogue. We've got a Duelist, use chain attacks to deal massive damage. Or the Assassin, treacherous poison assassin signature, guaranteeing his enemies a slow but certain death. And then you've got the Sorceress, Fire Mage, and Ice Mage. So pretty standard stuff. And you've got a Warlock, the Tormentor. This class disables its enemies with an array of dark curses, utilizing agonizing dots. And then the Reaper. Reaper's leech power from the hello. So those sound pretty cool too. I mean, the classes sound pretty cool, right? And then you've got the Archer. And actually the Archer, I like the way the Archer looked. I mean, this Archer's, you can't tell me that that's not cool. How could Lazy Peon play this and say that these graphics are shit? I mean, it is a pretty cool looking character. The art style, the background, I know this is just the art in the background, but it looks pretty good to me. And I'm actually very picky about art. To me, the art has to match the style. It has the game, as long as the game has its own style of art that really kind of creates a world unto its own that's consistent. Now, Lazy Peon said it was very inconsistent in the graphics. I haven't seen that yet, but we'll find out when we move from zone to zone. Well, we got the Huntress, is deal continuous damage with elegant shooting techniques. That sounds fun right there. Or frenzy burst attacks to assassinate. And then you've got the Bard, using various melodies and chain attacks to buff. Again, a support class. So we got a support class with the Bard, We have a support class with the Guardian. I like how this turns, when you click this, the whole image changed to a picture of that class. And then when you mouse up it... Yeah, that's neat how they did that. Okay. Now, back to my cool paladin. Ah, you had to do this to me. Hold on a second. He's making me type in my PIN number, which kind of annoying. Yeah, so it was interesting to me that it said that under my basic info here that it says, well, it does say Crusader. I can't remember what the options were now. I mean, if I had to score it like on a... Right now, I'd probably give it like a 6 or a 7. A lot of it depends on, you know, the other zones and if there's enough stuff. According to Lazy Peon, I think he also said that it's not very much an open world, that it's very small little areas that you are in, but, you know, as long as they look nice. I mean, this is pretty nice, but it is pretty small. The other thing is, can you jump on, you know, can you jump on obstacles? And from what I've seen so far, there isn't a lot of... Oh, no, we got on this rock. So that's good. And actually, it looks pretty good. If we zoom in here, you know, her feet, you know, it's not the best. I mean, her feet are kind of floating above the rock here, but just the fact that I can jump up on the rock is a good thing. So. Yeah, I mean, you can see right there. I mean, yeah, I'm not like moving a lot when I'm attacking, but I'm executing my attacks so quickly. I have so many skills. The global cooldown is so short that you don't really need to move. You're really just trying to fly through your abilities as fast as you can. She had feet. She's got feet. They're really tiny. But what I was trying to get at is that her feet were kind of floating above the rock here. See that? Her feet are floating. If you want to get really picky, you know, some MMOs, or even like, I think the best game I've seen, Guild Wars 2 does a really good job of keeping your feet kind of firmly planted on the ground, you know. So. I guess she wanted to go over here and hit this person. Yeah, that tab targeting is not real good. In that it's not picking... When I'm hitting tab, it was selecting monsters that were not the closest ones to me. Yeah, there's no challenge at all. I mean, like, if I hit this mob and I don't do any of my special abilities, watch my health. Like, he hit me for 2 damage. I only have 100 health, but when he hit me, he only did 2 damage. So obviously, there's not... So far, there's no challenge whatsoever. So, all right, let's see. It says I have a new reward available. Claim bonus. What's this all about? Hmm.
Can you help me?
What is this thing? I don't know.
Looking for something, friend?
No equipment needs to be repaired. Okay. Is this better than what I have? It looks like it is. Let's go ahead. So I got a scepter. So we got some leggings we can wear. We got a scepter, which is part of the dead set. So there's set items, so that's kind of good. Attack power 184. This is attack power 109, so this is better. And then we got, what is this? A costume box. So we got a costume box. Alright. And this is a succubus mace. So we got a costume applied. Look, it even has little bats flying around my mace. Look at that. You gotta love that, right? And we have some bandages here. So let's go ahead and do our bandage. I don't know where, let's see, how to show the other. There's like this weird stuff, automatic HP recovery settings. When HP drops below 0% of the field, we automatically use the healing potion. So I don't really understand how that works. I don't know if these are the automatic slots. And yeah, it looks like these things get used automatically. So let's put this down to like 50%. Okay. And settings. Okay, hotkeys. We want to change. What was here? We got Shift A here. Yes, this one's going to be Control R. This one's going to be 9. I guess. Talk with somebody in the Crystal Forest. Whoa. I was trying to see if I could, like, if there was any kind of auto pathing, but it doesn't look like there is. Yeah, this game, I mean, there's no challenge whatsoever. We are currently level 7. Wow, I'm already level 7. And with this new thing, I'm just I'm literally two-shotting people. Excuse me, that was a one-shot. I'll give them credit. The mount's good. The movement of the mount's real nice. The mount moves really smoothly. Nice jump animation. Yeah, so I'll give them credit on the mount. The mount's pretty sweet. All right, so we are. There was another lag spike there. I don't know if you guys saw that, but when I tried to go to the map while I was still moving, the game kind of mini froze there for a second. When you reach level 10, a new dungeon will be activated. They keep throwing gear at me. Okay, so we have a new consumable. Okay, we'll hold on to that. And this is also a consumable. This is attack power 58, attack power 53, attack power 53, so I guess this one. Fear the forest. Kill the scouts. Yeah. Says it's elite. It's an elite Naga scout. I got a new skill called Shield Sling. It deals damage and disables enemy skills that use a yellow casting bar for 3 seconds. Targets of skills have been disabled cannot use skills that have casting. Activates me upon the use and cancels. So this is like a shield slam. What do I usually use for something like that? I don't know. Again, usually something like mouse wheel up or something, but I'll try something a little different here. They're throwing skills at me so fast I have to try to remember what they all are, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 skills, but I guess I am pretty high level. F isn't working out for me very well. Let's make it Shift D. That's gonna be F. Alright. I'm just not really liking my key bindings right now. Put those back. Alright, so report to Basil. Do I think that they're rewarding me too little? Well, they're rewarding me too much too fast. Yeah, they're giving me way too much stuff way too soon. And this game would be cool. I mean, you know, there's something to be said for grinding in MMOs, you know, and a lot of people don't like grinding. I'm kind of a pretty big fan of grinding because it kind of weeds out the. I mean, as long as the rewards, as long as you like, there's a reward to it, and there's like some sort of like maybe like really hard quests they give you that might give you like a really good, upgraded item. I don't like grinding where that's all there is to the game, but I don't like leveling that is super fast. I like grinding that's so incredibly slow that you don't think about leveling and you think about other stuff. You don't get into the game and say, well, today I'm going to get to level, like right now I'm like, what, level 9, I think? See, it says level 9 here. You don't log on and say, oh, I'm level 9, I'm going to get to level 20 today, The grinding in the game that I would make would be so slow that if you were level 9, you'd be like, okay, it's going to take me 8 hours to get to level 10 or something, or 12 hours. And then when I'm like level 25, it's going to take me like maybe 3 days to get to 26. So you're not thinking about it as much because it's just too much of a grind. You kill yourself trying to. You start focusing on other aspects of the game that other areas of progression that aren't level progression. But most people wouldn't want to play the kind of MMO I would probably create. Well, maybe some of them would. But all right, so we're gonna kill. Let me guess, these guys. Guess these are good guys. I can't attack these guys? Guess not. One shot. It's actually pretty cool. That's a ranged ability. This one here is a ranged ability. Shields. It is actually throwing my shield. I wasn't. Should have picked that up sooner. Let's see how far the range is. Pretty fucking far. And if you notice here, my character automatically moves to engage. So watch this. I'm gonna run far away. I'm just gonna hit. Well, I can't do that because this guy's following me too quick. But notice how here when I throw my shield at one of these mobs, it'll go ahead and move forward. And I won't be moving forward. The game will do it for me. See, I'm not even touching the keyboard right now. My character automatically moves forward and even starts to attack. So that's kind of actually I kind of like that feature. Makes Yeah, I actually like the combat system. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, there's a lot of variety. I mean, you have some ranged attacks. You have some pretty decent animations. I would like to see more defensive skills, but maybe we'll get those later on down the road. We have this new skill too, which I haven't figured. This is Penance. Puts target to sleep. So now we have, like a CC ability. So let's go ahead and put this here. I really need to. What is this one here? F11 Safe Haven. I really need to open up the other bar so that I can see it on the screen, but I don't know how to do that yet. So let's see if we can find that. Hotbar settings. We have extra default. We got default hotbar, which is our main one. We got an extra default, which is this one above. And then we have a alternate hotkey, so I'm not really sure, you know, where this bar is. Show hide UI. There's another, I don't know if you guys noticed there was another lag spike right there. What's this? Player info at the bottom of the screen will be displayed in a separate window. Well, that's kind of interesting. I like it at the bottom. Huh. Show alt key. There we go. So now it's putting them over here. Cool. Let's go ahead and throw them all up there. Well, we'll start with 10. Okay, so we're gonna put. We don't need safe haven. We can put this over here. We don't need resurrection. This will go here. These ones that we don't really need to see. And so, okay, which... I'm not sure which ones these are. Extra alt hotkey? I don't see any key bindings on these, though. Alt hotkeys. There we go. Cool. And then hotkey. Okay, that's good. Okay, so we got 9.0 settings. Alright, so now we've got res or what's this? Safe haven.
Letter received.
Apparently I got a gift. I don't know why I got a gift, but anyway, so let's go back to, what was this, numpad 9. So this one's going to be our mount, and F11 and F10 we can get rid of. Alright, cool. And what is this? Penance. Puts target to... Okay, that was our penance, so let's look like over there and Shift A. So this will just be X. Alright, cool. He's asleep. But for how long, we don't know. Oh man, I just one-shot him, you know? Okay, so what else do we get? Raining bow. Got this, which is better than what I have, I think. Alright, let's turn our quest in here. Do you see that? It shows a little symbol on the ground that shows us where to go. I didn't actually notice that until just now.
May Odin watch over you.
Definitely would say the game's not optimized very well. Okay, now we have a Soul Satchel. Soul Satchel. And I'm not really sure what this is. Oh, we can also do a one-player dungeon. We just gotta figure out where it's at. Ooh. Yeah, they're just giving me shit left and right. They're just trying to keep me playing this game, Brandon. It's like, here, hey, take some more stuff. Page will be added. What do they mean? These item 2, access another skill path page. You can use the max 5 skill paths pages at once. Change your skills to fit the situation. What is this? Crusader's Dazzling Greaves. The Helm of the Dead. Let's put that on because that's like... Is this a dead item too? We're gonna get this whole dead set. Armor of the Dead. Now we have like... Check this out. We have this whole like dead set. Which is pretty cool looking. Well, I don't think we have the... Okay, so we have 404. Yep. So we're really not challenged in this game. We're level 10 currently. There's no challenge to this game. Let's go ahead and vendor some stuff. There's a general merchant over here.
You should check your backpack before your journey.
$1 gold, 31 silver. Okay, so these things are indeed selling. Warlock. 53. What is this? Required to be revived on... Okay, some sort of resurrection. Here's the scepter. Currently equipped item is way better. This is the dazzling armor. What's this? An on-random method used to boost item stats can be used on PvE weapons and above. Using items of the same type. This is the Dazzling Greaves. Dazzling Templar Greaves. This is... Went level 12. I'm just looking at the stats. Defense 25, max HP. This is... use the appraise button in your bag.
The item has been appraised.
Okay.
The item has been appraised.
Is that what? Yeah, this is the first time I've ever played it, Tom. I watched Lazy Peon's review of it, Tim, and he was just he bashed it. Of course, he did the review in 2015. He bashed it, saying the graphics were terrible and the combat was completely like animation locked, which it is, but it's still fun. I'm enjoying it. I mean, I don't think it's a great game or anything, but I mean, for what it is, it's not bad. I'm just trying to figure out all these like appraising and optimization, and there's some other stuff. These blessings I've got. But you're saying, yeah, at level 10 I should be able to tween. Okay, so let's take a look. So, and I mean, the game looks like it has a lot of information in it to teach you how to play the game. You know, you can purify souls of chaos at any soul sanctum in the village or big city. And when you're near a soul sanctum, you can open your soul satchel, V, to purify a soul. So if I hit V, you know, I don't really know what I've got. 42 chaos souls. Is that what that means? So apparently, is here maybe we can. I don't know. Let me go back to that window. Shit, where'd it go?
Achievement unlocked.
Okay, so I purified those souls. Okay, so we have these other items. There is this dazzling set, so we might as well equip some of these dazzling, and they are better stat wise. So what level? Max 10. We want the ones that are going to give us defense. So this is defense. This one here.
Cannot use item.
Oh.
Incorrect level.
Oh yeah, level 12. Level 12. Okay, these are all level 12. Yeah, Tim, they have. It's like I'm level 10, and it's. I mean, I've been playing for about an hour and 15 minutes, but a lot of it's just me kind of talking and not really trying to level quick. But yeah, it feels like the leveling's really fast.
Achievement unlocked.
Now, and there's supposed to be some sort of dungeon. Yeah, I was able to purify. Yep. And you get this little symbol on the ground that shows you which way to go towards your quest, so that kind of is helpful.
Could you help me?
I've seen about 2 players in the game besides me. That's it, I think. But yeah, I mean, I just destroy these mobs, you know? I mean, I'm two-shotting almost everything. I one-shot that mob. One shot. I don't know why I'm glowing. Why am I glowing? Okay, so for some reason I'm getting these buffs when I hit mobs. Is that like a set bonus, maybe? Whenever you kill an enemy, increase attack by +3 for 20 seconds. I think that's what that is. It's my set bonus. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna check that. Boom! That skill just crushes people. Literally destroys them. Okay, so there's Crusader, Guide, Templar. It says I'm a Crusader, but I don't understand. It looks like I can pick Templar and just, I don't know, or if I go Crusader. Drag skills to assign them to a hotkey. All these skills I have. What's this? Right level. I don't know. I mean, I don't really know. It says Paladin Crusader 1. I don't know what 1 means. You've got a guide that kind of just walks you through these are just showing you rotations. So I don't have that ability or that ability. A lot of these build skills I don't have. Yeah, Crusader's more DPS, but the thing is, okay, so Crusader is the talent tree. So I've got 1 point into Crusader, I guess. Yeah, well, I knew Templar was more tank. Yeah, I knew that. Seems like it's, you know, I mean, there's nothing that's for me that's saying, hey, you know, I'm picking this tree. Like when you create your character, you know, in the beginning of the game, you don't really, you know, like here it says Crusader. I don't know. I don't ever remember picking any tree, and it seems like it's saying I'm a Crusader. It says use my soul skill. I don't know what that is. Got a little question mark next, or excellent. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Yeah, it's kind of confusing. Like this quest says use your soul skill. Kill the goblins. It says blue altar. We have. I don't see any blue altar. I see the opaline altar, Twilight Hides. I think these are my soul skills, right? Yeah.
Achievement unlocked.
Okay, so they. Yeah, I knew they gave buffs. I just wasn't sure if that's what they were trying to have me do.
Could you help me?
Hmm. Look at me, man. I'm freaking glowing like yellow and stuff. I don't know what's going on.
Welcome.
Achievement unlocked.
Greetings.
The game suddenly is like seems to have slowed down. I changed my DPI on my mouse because the game, for whatever reason, was really getting slow. It's strange. There's another player.
Target is not valid.
Okay, I'm not sure. It says talk to Gant. I don't know, man. It feels like I'm locked into this Crusader thing, but I didn't do anything. See? It feels like it locked me into Crusader, even though I never picked it. I never picked a skill tree. It says exclamation, but I'm wondering if there's just like a quest I have to do to unlock that particular class. I seem to be like locked out of getting the next zone for some reason.
Achievement unlocked.
forget what Celestia stands for. Take back your freedom and restore your pride.
Are you so eager to go on?
Again, my screen stopped. Did it again. It's like rotating really slowly. Like I had to change my mouse DPI a minute ago. And I had to do it again. It's like for some reason my screen rotation keeps slowing down out of nowhere. I don't know why. That's really bizarre. I don't know why though. I don't want to be Crusader. That's the thing is I don't want to be Crusader, and it like it's forcing me to be Crusader, but I never picked it. You know? Is there any kind of a class? Any kind of a questing person I can... Defense... 17, max HP 5... I used the scroll. There was a scroll in my inventory. I don't think so. There's no lag spike. Sometimes we get these lag spikes for like no reason.
Welcome. Make yourself at home.
You're annoying me.
You're annoying me. Alright guys, what time is it? I think that's it for me. I'm tired. I'm gonna get to bed. But yeah, interesting game. If I could just figure out the skill tree here, maybe I'll watch a video on how to undo your skill trees. Profession. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'll see you guys later, though. Have a good night, guys. I mean, hey, what's up, Raphael? Hey, all the way from Brazil, man. I mean, I like the game. It's pretty cool. I think Lazy PM gave it a bad rap. I mean, I could see where, you know, if there's no challenge, no difficulty, the game probably would be pretty, you know, it could get pretty boring because there's just no challenge right now. I do have a pet. Oh, control. Oh, I'm bandaging myself. But there's actually a pet keybind, just summon pets. Anyways, we'll worry about that later. We have escape key, that's good. So tired. I don't know. I gotta figure that out. Hey, Brandon. I'll see you too, Brandon. See you guys. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. And I'll see you later. See you again real soon. Bye-bye.